fight looks like worth for that.
He's thinking about it last time, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, he don't know how to deal. Oh! Fucking hell! Fucking hell! What the fucking cunt? What the cunt? Oh my god, what the cunt? How's the best punch in fucking open? What a punch! Good night, man. Good night. Good night.
MMA is very popular. It's blown Thai boxing out of the water really for popularity. But what you've got to understand is MMA is everything. It's stand up, it's ground game. So it's very good for Thai boxing because a lot of people who are into MMA they want to train Thai boxing as well. So it's good for all the martial arts really that are used within MMA. MMA is boxing, Thai boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, submission fighting. In some cases, supposedly karate. But not often. So it's good for us. We teach everything that they use, or we use within MMA.
As you come around all the time. Okay, working up. Okay. Okay, from there. Okay, must be down. Must be low. Okay, must have your hips on and your body touching all the time. There can't be any gaps. If there's gaps, what's going to happen? Yeah, they're going to get up. Okay. Right. Same person's going to work for 2 minutes. Then we're going to swap over. All right, guys.
Promoting shows for years. Done loads of shows, Thai boxing shows, and now we're doing a lot of MMA and Thai boxing. Very difficult, hard work, stressful. People don't understand what goes into it. It's months and months of work. You're running around like a headless chicken on the day, because you're reliant on human beings being there and everything going. And when you're reliant on humans, they'll always let you down. There'll always be a problem. But once the first fight starts, then hopefully it goes like clockwork.
Hi, my name's Darren Moody, and this time I'll be fighting in the welterweight division. War on the Shore, 28th of November. It's a show run by Sean Toomey, the owner of the gym here. It is, without a shadow, I've been to a few shows, and without a shadow of a doubt, it's probably the best show on the South Coast. It's at the Oceana Ice House nightclub in Southampton, and the venue is just perfect for MMA because the dance floor is just about the right size for a cage, full-size cage, and then you get explosive. You get just going to be Thai boxing matches. There's going to be 20-odd MMA fights. Jodie Cousins is fighting for a British MMA 77-kilogram title, which is something I've wanted for like ever, and he's getting a shot. And it's just going to be awesome. The card's stacked. Danny Compton's fighting, probably one of the most explosive fighters at the moment on the South Coast. Easily one of the strongest that is lightweight, considering he is a lightweight fighter. Awesome fighter. And Simon Eastwood is the other fighter from the gym. Here, keep your eye on because this is his first MMA fight. He's gone from Thai boxing into the MMA, and he's just come back from Thailand. So his skills are just through the roof at the moment. So there's going to be 28 fights, a mix of Thai and MMA, and there's going to be 2 British title fights on. So it's just going to be out of this world. Can't wait.
On they run through the endless gray, on they fight for the right.
injuries can stack up. You know, you can't broken hands. When you're sparring, I mean, when you're sparring and someone like Lee Taylor kicks you in the ribs, you're going to feel it. There's no two ways about that. You pick up germs and infections in the gym, you're bound to. You know, you're mixing with 30 different people every single day. You know, you're going to pick stuff up. You just got to take your medication and battle through it. That's all you can do. You can't let it stop you and hold you back, but it's constantly in the back of your mind. I was in hospital 3 weeks ago having an X-ray on my foot, you know, because I thought it was broke. And there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than that feeling when you think you've got to phone Sean and say, I can't do it because I'm injured. There's nothing worse than that.
It's the $1 million question, why do people do it? I think the highs that they get when they win, nothing can beat it. When you lose, it's a terrible feeling, but once the fight's over, all that hard preparation, the partying's hard normally afterwards. And normally, two fighters shake hands, they've got a bond afterwards, because they've both gone through the hard training, they've gone through the combat, they've gone through the nerves, the fear. They've got in there, they laid on the line, afterwards, there's a tight bond there.
I've always assumed that you like to battle with, you like to beat somebody, you like to prove your worth over somebody else. But the more I do it, the more I think it's a battle with yourself. Because you ask anybody, there's a fear to it. Some of the best fighters in the world, 10 minutes before they walk out into that cage, they're asking themselves, what am I doing here? I could be at home, I could be drinking beer with my mates. But it's not until you've done it, and you've done it that first time, everything else just goes out the window, because you've proved to yourself that you can put yourself through that 8 weeks, whatever, 6 weeks, and it is horrendous. I've come down from 110 kilos to 77 kilos, you know, just to get in a cage for 10 minutes with some guy I don't even know. I don't know who I'm fighting. Like, I mean, I know his name, but I don't know him personally. I've got no grudge against him. And it's not to prove that I'm better than him, it's to prove to myself that when that cage door shuts, that I can do it. That's all it is. That's what it comes down to. Oh yeah, I've been ready for 4 weeks. Yeah, absolutely. Now, because the closer you get, I peak this week, physically wise. I've peaked. I've got the last few kilos to lose, and then you just want to get in there. Everything before the fight is seen as you have to get through it to fight. Fighting is your reward at the end of 6-8 weeks hard training. To get in that cage in front of your friends and your family, it's just unbeatable feeling. Can't beat it.